that fall from the ceiling, so you need to be careful. I think another one falls down right there. Scoot out. Okay. Oop. I knew there was one at the end of the hall. I thought it was at the very end of the hall. My bad. There's another one that comes down when I get past you. Right here. Ooh. Lame. I was wanting to do a slash attack, or this bit, because I think that actually will kill it, but obviously I wasn't good enough to do one. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Ooh. Blah. Right, so what we want to do here, I'm going to go ahead and equip the hover boots again. And I think, actually, we want to pull out the Ocarina for later use. Haha, can't get me. Goodbye. And there's a couple of red rupees there. I don't care. I'm not going to pick them up. I don't care. Dodge these. And ow. We want to get over to that platform over there, where we will run into a Stalfos battle. Deal with him real quick. Come on. And they still have the mystical power of walking on air, somehow. So, you know, imagine that one. And basically there's an invisible platform in between these parts. I'm wanting to say we need to go this way first. See, that's why to an extent you can actually do this without getting the Eyes of Truth. Or the Lens of Truth. Because if you know where things are, like, hey, there's a giant Reaper thing in the middle of the room, then for the most part this actually shouldn't give you any issues. So, I don't know. Nope. Goodbye. Not dealing with your like bullcrap. Not today. And look, we're full on cash. I'm wanting to say, I remember there being a golden Skulltula in this room. I could be wrong, though. Where are they at? There's one over there on the far side of the room. Okay. There's a couple more over there. Right. There, I hear one. I hear a golden Skulltula in the room next to me. Is that it? That it is. Right, so now we can go in here. Where? Ah, this is the room that I thought the extra chest was in. Or this is the one that actually has the extra chest in it. Now, you come over here, you can open up this one, and you'll think, oh, I only got a rupee? Well, actually, there's an invisible chest right here. And if you remember to, you can open it up. You don't even need the Lens of Truth. Bundle of arrows. Other than that, this room was only used for the golden Skulltula. No other point to coming over here. So, now we're going to head back over this way. And I believe we'll actually have to fight that Stalfo again. Yep. Come on. Get dead again. Get re-dead. Come on. And you want to fall down onto this platform here. And use it to get over here. Where we're going to collect more of these rupees. These silver rupees. In order to open the door to continue on. Or I think this door leads to get a small key, which we'll need to continue on, basically. And I'm wanting to also say that, where's it at? It's right here. See? If you remember for the most part where everything's at, you don't even need the Eye of Truth. So, there's that. We can use it to push it forward. And that will stop us from being crushed by the deadly traps coming from the ceiling. And you can hear, I think it's to our left, in the room to our left, there is a golden skulltula. We are going to go seek it out real quick. There he is. Now, there's 5 golden skulltulas in this dungeon. I believe we found... Is this our third? This is our second or third. I think it's our... I don't know. Bundle of arrows. Very useful, seeing as how we've not even pulled our bow out this entire time. Anyway, we're going to continue pulling this block along, so that we can get up onto the ledge over here. Come on. Yeah, that's one of the dumb things about the hover boots, though. Although they're nice to use, you can't jump when using them, because obviously if you go off the cliff, then you're gonna hover. You're not actually going to jump. So that's kind of dumb about them. But what can you do? Wanting to say, yeah, it's 2 parts. I was wanting to say actually one of them had a fairy in it, but apparently not. Small key. That we're going to have to use to continue on. Wanting to say that was our 3rd golden skulltula that we've killed. Anyway, to continue on, what you have to do is you follow this ledge here, and we want to go this way. Now there's a floating platform. Right. See, and you can guess the timing basically correctly. Plus, I believe you actually have enough time to where if you just go like this, usually it will fly under you anyway. So, anyway. Continuing on through this door, and there's invisible spikes everywhere, which, if you have the hover boots on, won't harm you at all. So, what I do believe, though, if you kill the 2 redeads in here, you get a chest that pops up. And I think it's got, like, a red rupee inside. Are you a red rupee? What are you? Because I know you're not the small key. Yeah, you're a blue rupee. Even better. I do know we need to get all the silver rupees in order to open this door over to the right there. Now, there's a hidden... Wanting to say there's a hidden mark. No. Oh, it's on this wall. Whoops. I was thinking of something else then. Perhaps the one for over that, the platform in the middle. And we get a skull room. In this room, I believe there's a golden skulltula. Yep, you can see him actually, he's back here. Thank you. And what you need to do in this room is you throw a bomb Ow. Rude. Goodbye. What you do is you throw a bomb into the, I don't trust this. Come on. You're gonna fly at me, I know you are. Come on. Goodbye. Ooh. Thank you. I needed those. I can't believe I've actually lost that much health so far. There's actually another key in here. Oh, thanks. Well, killing the keys is what unlocks the room, but I threw the bomb at the bat. Apparently that's how you kill the bat. A lot of Batman villains are gonna have to figure that out. I mean, the Joker's been saying it for years, hasn't he? Like, no, I guess that's the Riddler. The Who's Afraid of the Big Black Bat thing. Right, small key. I don't know Batman, I'm sorry. And to use the small key, we need to go up onto this platform. There is an invisible spot, I think right here. Is it there? It's on the ceiling. Oh wow, that's way off. Ba-boom. And we get to go inside. Now, this room... Right, in order to get past these hovercrafty things, these fans, you have to put on the iron boots so that they don't blow you off. And you just continue on down the hall. And dealt with. Kill him. Now, before going down this hallway... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, there's an invisible floor, but it's not. So what you really have to do, wait for that fan to turn off. Okay. Then you equip your hover boots, and you roll across really quick, and hope that you fall down. Bye-bye. Now, I'm going to go ahead and equip the iron boots again, because this whole room is just full of the fans. And you want to be careful, I believe that eye up there shoots fire at you. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest, but, I know, just something to warn you about. And we're going to come in here, where if we deal with the Redeads, a chest will appear. As well as, I believe... There's our chest. I'm wanting to say there's a... Here, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. That's what they are saying. Well, thank you, Nami. You're not completely useless. I think I'm thinking of a different room, though. Thanks. I don't wish to be caught on fire, though. Controller sensitivity, please stop. Hover boots. Basically, what that riddle's saying is, you're supposed to let the wind guide you, because there's a opening in the wall over here. And that's how you continue on. If you had the map at this point, you'd be able to figure it out really quick. No, you give no. Please do not rape me. Thank you. Right. And then... I was wanting to say those pots attacked you, but I guess I was wrong. Come! Walk right into my blade. Good job there. Now, I remember this part actually There's the pot that I thought flew at you. Thanks, game. This part used to confuse the heck out of me. Because you'd think that this chest here, obviously it has a small key. If you were thorough, you'd think, oh, it has a small key. Why am I not finding another small key? I've been everywhere. I've been pretty thorough, right? No chest to pick up. Where's my small key? Well, if you look at the mini-map, you can see that there's another key in here. And it does what you need to do in the under the well, which isn't required, but it hints to it. Basically, you need to drop a bomb on this pile of whatever this is. And there's another chest underneath it. With a small key inside. Yeah. Lame, I know, but I got lost here really, really bad. And we're finally at the halfway point of the dungeon, sort of, anyway. Basically, if you pull this out from over here, you'll be able to come through the passage right there and get through here pretty quick. Which is useful. Now that we've pulled it this far, I can go ahead and come over here. And push him this way. Because this is the only way we can reach the ladder over there. There we go. And up we go. Come on, climb the ladder. And what you need to do, we fall onto the ship, and as you can see, there's a Triforce symbol there. But, I'm wanting to say, play your Scarecrow song, and Pierre pops up, and as you can see, there's a golden Skulltula over there. So what you want to do, pull out your long shot, and can you get him from over here? Yes, you can. Good. So, do that, get your golden Skulltula token, and that leaves one more that we can pick up here. So, also if you're skilled enough, I guess you could set the boat off to go, and do that while the boat's continuing on, and then you can just land on the boat. But I'm not skilled, I admit it. Play Zelda's Lullaby to get the boat to start, though. Ching, ching. This whole dungeon used to creep me out as a kid. It's so dark and mysterious compared to like the bright mood of the game. Well, to the young part of the game anyway. And yes, we get to deal with Stalfos while we're on the ship. Now, you actually don't have to kill them, you just have to wait until the ship gets all the way to the other side. But, yep, there's another one. There's two of them. They couldn't just make it easy to where you could just, you know, go across and be perfectly fine. Nah, they had to add Stalfos. Ching. Ching. Now, as we slowly approach over here, you're going to want to prepare to get off the ship. Because, once it reaches the end, D-Helm, the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship, get onto the safe platform. And your ride is gone. Goodbye. Because it sinks down. Now, the hint here is arrows. In order to get across, you need to grab your arrows, or your bow, and shoot the bombs on the other side. That will blow up the platform's bottom, allowing it to fall over to where you can use it as a bridge to cross. another thing that confused me as a kid. I was like, how am I ever going to get over there? And I started trying to throw bombs over there. I didn't think of the arrows. So I was trying to throw bombs across the chasm, and I'm like, it's not working. And I'd, like, use my hover boots in a, like, suicide attempt to try and get it as far across as possible before throwing it and then running back as fast as possible before I fell to my death. Now, there is a Pierre lift over there to get some parts. I probably won't end up using it. I was just going to point it out, though. What we need to do, we need a small key before we can continue on. And that's going to be through this door. Now, you might think, oh, Lord, all of these floor masters. Well, they're not going to be running at you anytime soon. There's walls. It's an invisible maze. See, you think he's going to get you. He's really not, though. That was probably not the best idea, though. You never want the little floor masters running around. They can get annoying in their own respect. No, bugger off. Okay, so what I think I want to do first is we want to go through this door. There's a floor master in here. It's invisible, though. Ow. That was dumb. Ow, that was dumb. Wait, duh, they're invincible whenever they're in that mode. I need to actually have my... Actually, one moment. I might be able to get him with my bow. There we go. Haha. Laziness strikes again. I was able to pass. Now you want to kill the floor masters, the mini floor masters, as soon as possible, because what they do is, after a while, I believe they reform into one of the bigger ones. I could be wrong on that point, but I believe that's what they do. Small key found. Now, is there a fairy in one of you two? No. There is a heart, though. Guess that's kind of useful. Now, you don't want to use up all of your arrows, by the way. For this boss, you want to go in with plenty of them. Because if I'm wanting to say correctly, you actually have to have arrows to kill him. If I'm wanting to say correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't think of any other way to kill him, though. However, what we do have is the last of the golden skulltulas in this dungeon. If I'm correct. Number 5. Which is the only point of this room. But, is there something inside one of the skulls that's actually important? I'm going to beat them up just in case. I'm wanting to say there's nothing important inside them, though. Now, you don't need bombs for the next place, so I'm going to also be lazy and just use my regular bombs and throw them in. Blow up 1. 2. Ah! Lame. 2. That leaves 1 more. And it's full of rupees. Not that that's useful for us. Out we go. And that leaves the last room being the one over in that corner. So we'll hop in here real quick. And in this room, it looks like you're doomed. The walls are caving in. Whatever can you do? That magic potion is the hint. What you want to do is grab Din's fire and they're made of wood. So, goodbye. Which also finds our way to the boss key, which is right there. This took me a while to figure out as well, for some reason as a kid. I was like, where's the boss key? I can't find the boss key anywhere. And then I get into this room and die. And be like, well, what the heck? Come on, game. Okay. And this should be like a recovery heart net. Oh, blue ruby. Oh, well. So, with all that being done, we've finished the dungeon, really. All that's left is to go fight the boss. Who's in the other room, of course. So, we need to find our way to the edge of the room, then. Which is over here. Now, you want to make sure you have a lot of magic power. You want to make sure you have a lot of arrows before even thinking about attempting it. So, let's see, what do we have in you? You want to stock up with as much as possible, and there's pots around. I believe you can actually exploit them to give off arrows and potions. So, yeah, like there's that one. You gonna give me arrows? Yep, see? The game kind of throws the hints at you. It's kind of like, you gotta use this. Welcome to how the hell are we gonna get over to the door? Through magic platforms, of course. The hidden platforms. That's how you get past. So follow them. And we make our way to the boss room. Move! There's another pot in there. If I hadn't been wearing my hover boots, there was 2 pots. One of them had a fairy in it, I'm pretty sure. Well, regardless, here we are at the boss. A pair of giant hands playing a bongo drum. Which relates back to his name. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce Bongo Bongo, the Phantom Shadow Beast. Now, I'm going to equip my normal boots. And we need the bow and arrow. The Eye of Truth. I think that's it. Basically, what you want to do, you can only see the boss if you're using the Lens of Truth. But the point of this right now is you're supposed to shoot his hands with arrows, and then he opens his eye. Shoot his eye, and then you come and slash at his face. That's basically how this section works. Where are you at? Ow. That was rude. Now, if I die here, actually, I'll get a game over. So, I'm going to have to do this pretty... Come on. Nope. Ow. I don't want to die. Ooh. Come on. There we go, and he's dead. Ooh, I was actually kind of worried there. We've actually not gotten a game over so far in the game. That's pretty good. I think I've only died once to actually have to use that fairy, and it was to a stupid Stalfos in the forest. I can't believe that. That annoys me. Anyway, so what we can do here, we'll grab this piece of heart container, and this marks being able to get to the last couple of areas in the game, really. To the Chamber of the Sages.